Whether it's sketch shows, stand-up or sitcoms, these women rule. Hello and welcome to Watch Mojo UK, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 British female comedians.
Well, the government is super keen to avoid offending anyone right now, so they've asked me to have a gander at all the statues in Britain and work out which one is going to cause the next big stink.
Before we begin, we publish new content every day, so be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. For this list, we're taking a look at both stage performers and comedy actors, past and present, for a complete countdown of the funniest women around.
My name's Floella Rumbagambe. I'll be your therapist for the day.
Number 10, Miranda Hart. Up first, an all-round entertainer who not only stars in her own self-titled sitcom, but also co-stars with Melissa McCarthy in the big screen blockbuster Spy, and she plays a central role in BBC's Call the Midwife.
I generally answer to Chummy. My pa used to say, long dogs need short names.
Miranda's impressive CV, plus her 6' 1" frame and self-deprecating slapstick style, all make her a standout comedian, tumble after tumble.
I am a smooth operator.
And just to add to that ever-growing list of talent she has, she can dance too. Sort of. Number 9, Diane Morgan. As the comic genius behind Philomena Kunk's Moments of Wonder on Charlie Brooker's Weekly Wipe, we can always rely on Diane Morgan to pose life's more important questions.
I'll be asking, why do we cry when it's the onions that are getting hurt?
Shaking up the stand-up scene since the early 2000s, she was named runner-up in the 2006 Funny Women Awards, with her deadpan delivery helping to establish her own niche in contemporary comedy.
It's not Glastonbury, Liz.
Exactly. It's a bloody school fundraiser. We need alcohol, Kevin.
From starring spots in cult sitcoms to title roles in acclaimed mockumentaries, she's sardonic, sarcastic, but always on the money.
Put simply, money is the best way we have of telling how much money you've got.
Number 8, Sarah Millican. Straight outta England's northeast and a former winner of the British Comedy Awards as Queen of Comedy accolade, Sarah Millican's a stellar stand-up performer and a serial panel show star.
You're not going to adopt a little shiny little baby?
A shiny one? Are they varnished? Can I varnish one?
While she was relatively unknown until her late 20s, she went from working in a job centre in the mid-2000s to having her own TV show in just a few years, staging a phenomenal rise to fame.
To travel to places I've never been before, as long as it's via the Radio Times.
Another who has mastered the art of laughing at herself, she brings infectious energy to every set she plays.
The next time you think you're going to gag, do this. I said, why? He said it stops you gagging, and I thought, noted.
Number 7, Julia Davis. Doubling down on the dark comedy, Julia Davis's back catalogue is full of twisted, cruel, but always hilarious characters.
Starting to feel depressed myself now, Karen.
Take arguably her most famous role as Jill in 1998, where she plays a narcissistic and manipulative sociopath who becomes so bored of her terminally ill husband that she spends most of her time looking for new love before he even dies.
If you ever do need a shoulder to do anything on.
That's the type of tone that Davis revels in as a writer, director and actor. Even in the fairly straight-laced Gavin and Stacey, her character Dawn is a full-on force to be reckoned with.
You make me sick.
Number 6, Dawn French. She's probably best known as one half of one of the UK's most iconic double acts, but Dawn French's illustrious career started as part of an up-and-coming alternative comedy group on The Comic Strip Presents.
I think I found it! Hurrah! I say, George, you're pretty spunky for a girl.
Oh, thanks, Dick.
Since then, she's mastered all manner of memorable roles, from an award-winning run as the eponymous Vicar of Dibley to a 21st century turn as Kim Kardashian.
Oh my God, what is that? Oh, it's just my big fat...
Combining pitch-perfect parodies with instantly recognisable original characters, French has a lifetime spot at the top table of TV comedy.
Nothing could be hotter, nothing could be slicker. Lock up your son and daughter, cause here comes the vicar.
Number 5, Tracey Ullman.
Who is this Tracey Ullman anyway?
Few British entertainers can claim a greater impact on international comedy than Tracey Ullman, because it was on her late 80s US variety show that early shorts of The Simpsons first aired. Since then, Ullman has worked on a range of projects, leading to 2017's Tracey Breaks the News, a sharp satirical sketch show where she transforms herself into our favourite, or least favourite, politicians.
If we can just get the whole of Westminster to be as utterly devoid of sexual tension as that room, job done.
With a host of Hollywood movie appearances under her belt as well, she's well and truly cracked America.
You mean you changed it to latrine?
Yeah, used to be shithouse.
Number 4, Sara Pascoe. Since starting out in 2007, Sara Pascoe has established herself as one of the UK's most critically acclaimed and the most popular stand-up comedians.
Chubby face, terrible hair, scared of other people's opinions. But that's enough about Tom Ballard.
But she's an emerging comedy actress as well, having also appeared in The Thick of It and the British-American black comedy series The Increasingly Poor Decisions of Todd Margaret. In that show, she plays Todd's pregnant neighbour who has a penchant for cider and cigarettes and for getting into tricky situations.
Bonjour, Monsieur Naked. What was you doing last night, sneaking in your wet underpants? Pam, I got a good look at that there, and Pam likey what she's seeing.
Number 3, Victoria Wood. Gone but certainly not forgotten, Victoria Wood was the full package. As an actor, writer, singer, stand-up producer and director, she's built a definitive and influential career for women in comedy.
Ursula Andress was 42, Patricia Hodge was 46, Barbara Cartland was 103. What am I talking about? Yes, late motherhood.
A graduate from the 70s and 80s TV talent show New Faces, Wood was arguably best known for writing the BBC sitcom Dinner Ladies, in which she also played the lovable Bren.
Are you not pregnant?
Not unless sperm can get through a sash window, why?
And having worked alongside some of Britain's best performers, her shows always earned top billing, and deservedly so.
You were let down by your rhubarb and ginger preserve. It was too runny to stay on the scone.
Number 2, Jo Brand. After surging to prominence in the early 90s, Jo Brand's a stand-up specialist and a panel show regular, known for her famously monotone style.
Hey? Shut up or I'll sit on your face.
Perhaps channeling her past experience working as a psychiatric nurse, much of her material is spiked with biting sarcasm, including her award-winning efforts as a sitcom writer and actor.
I do enough bloody cleaning at home.
Implying that I don't, that's sexist.
I'm sure you spend a lot of time at home cleaning sperm off walls.
Playing Rose Denby in Channel 4's Damned and Kim Wilde in the BBC 4 series Getting On, her unconventional and usually unenthusiastic approach has us all hanging on her every word.
I mean, I came back into nursing to get away from the kids, and it's even shitter here than it is at home.
Number 1, Jennifer Saunders. While she's probably best known for playing Eddie in Absolutely Fabulous, today's winner is an all-round icon in British popular culture.
No! I'm sorry, I can't breathe your second-hand air like that, I'm sorry.
She's a sketch show queen as the other half of French and Saunders, a sitcom star in Ad Fab and Girls on Top, and an evil fairy in Shrek 2.
I do believe we can make this work to our advantage.
In short, there's not much that this comedian can't do. Heck, she even reportedly has a Eurythmics song dedicated to her. She's rock and roll, and funny as hell.
I'm not a hero. It's my job.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from Watch Mojo UK and subscribe for more great content.